They don't know who we are. Let's go. Big players make big plays in big games. Let's go. Step up tonight. MC Pride on 3. 1, 2, 3, MC Pride.
On October 10th, the Monona Grove Silver Eagles traveled to Stoughton to face the Vikings for the 8th game of the 2014 football season. In the first quarter, the Silver Eagle defense came up big with a fumble recovery by Stephen Martini. Shortly after that, Torin Young and the Silver Eagles were in the end zone. After Drew Schukart's extra point, it was 7-0 MG. After another defensive recovery, the Silver Eagles scored again with Brady Blang leaping into the end zone. After the extra point, it was 14-0 Silver Eagles. But Brady wasn't done scoring as he got this incredible touchdown grab from quarterback Stephen Martini. With the extra point, it was 21-0 Silver Eagles. With seconds left on the clock of the first quarter, Torin Young swung around on the far side of the field to get into the end zone yet again. After Drew Schukart's extra point, it was 28-0 Monona Grove. The Silver Eagle defense kept Stoughton in check for most of the game, getting into the backfield and disrupting Stoughton's offense. Stoughton did, however, manage to put one drive together and got into the end zone early in the second half to make the score 28-7 Monona Grove. But MG had one more scoring drive for the game as Torin Young dashed into the end zone for the final score of Monona Grove 35, Stoughton 7. The win assures Monona Grove of at least partial claim to the conference championship. Next week, Monona Grove will face the Milton Redhawks at home.
All right, so you've got a few interceptions now in the past couple of games. Are you seeing the quarterback really well, or is it just kind of right place at the right time?
I think it's I'm starting to see the quarterback a little better, and it's a lot easier when the defensive line is getting really good pressure, and when the linebackers step up and we stuff them on first and second down, they have to throw, and then we know it's a passing down, so we're prepared and see the quarterback and read it, and now we're stepping up and we're making good plays.
It seemed like you guys were emphasizing the passing game a little bit. What was your assessment of how they played?
I was real proud of our kids the way we came out. We were jacked up, and this is one of those games where we're always the team to beat, and when you're the team to beat, it's hard to get up. It's I give these kids a lot of credit. They just played a really good team at their place, and we did some really good things. So Stoughton is a heck of a football program. They got some tough kids, and I'm just really proud of our kids the way they responded.
A lot of turnovers tonight. What role did turnovers play in the game?
Turnovers are everything. The turnover when they fumbled on their 1 yard line was just huge. But more importantly than that is taking advantage when turnovers happen. And there was a time we had an interception. They threw the ball. We pick it. We get it down there 35, and we don't score. And right before half, we don't, botched field goal attempt. And so, turnovers are great. You just have to take advantage of them. And we did early, but then late we didn't. And then we ran into some adversity. It's 28-7, and they got the ball in our 15 again. And then we get a pick or something, or whatever it was. And so I'm proud of our kids. They to win 35-7 is a huge thing. I'm proud of our kids. They played really well. Great kids we have. We have great kids at Monona Grove.
The boys started out with that loss to start the season, but now they come back and they've got at least a share of the title. What have you seen from them this year that they've been able to do that?
Well, losing is never good, and people will say, maybe that's what you needed, but I'm not going to go there with that. And I think we try to win them all, and obviously you don't. But I don't know if there's really anything I can say other than we need to keep improving and getting better. And one area that we're not good at is penalties. We seem to just keep racking up the penalties, and it's an area that's on the coaches. That's not really on the players. We're not helping them out enough. So somewhere along the line, I got to start doing a better job when it comes to making sure we got to stop being penalized.
All right, thanks, Coach.